Okay, let's do this question. And we have Jinesh here too. Great. So yeah, to update a record in MySql, what is that query to be used? I say a record. Okay, so this is one question. Now anybody who knows about this question or the answer, you can type in the answer in the chat box. To update a record in a MySql table. Hey, hi Jinesh, how are you? How are your exams going on, guys? So anybody knows the answer to update a record? If you guys have watched the previous videos, you might be knowing this. So I don't know how many of you guys are watching the videos. Query is used. Oh, great, fantastic. Uh-huh. Update star set. Okay, close enough. Great. So let us be more specific. Okay, to update email in a record in MySql table called users. Now let's be more specific. Now answer the question. Mm-hmm. Answers coming up. Great. Update users set email equal to fantastic. But still again there is something. Exactly. Great. 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 So Anisi is close enough. Abdul is again close enough but not still the right answer. So there are two things in Abdul's answer actually. You gotta check that. Okay, remember this. Everybody should know this. When you use name as an index, okay, name as an index, then Abdul's query is absolutely right. So you are supposed to, if you want to do this kind of operation, let's say where, when you use something with where, okay, you're always supposed to make it as an index in your database table structure. So this is what we have discussed in the previous classes too. So people, yeah, I'll tell you that. So guys, watch out the previous videos. That will help you guys. You know, I'm doing a lot of hard work behind getting those videos out. So I'll be happy if you guys get something out of it. Okay, so my intention is that everybody should become good coders or better coders, or at least everybody should know how to code. That's my intention is. So I hope you guys follow that. You guys have all that zeal to become programmers. I feel so. Okay, so yeah, why index? Yeah, no problem. So why index? Good question. So index makes the search faster. So if you do not make it as an index, okay, so index is kind of like, see, for instance, the cached copy, let's say. Okay, when you make a field index, it will store those indices in a separate, it's a file, I guess ind file, I don't exactly remember. So it keeps those indexes there. So instead of searching for the whole table, it references to that table and gets that index and searches faster. Okay, so that's a reason you are supposed to make, see, for instance, tomorrow you're searching by email. If you are searching by email, make email as an index because it makes faster the query faster. So now why do you need a query to be faster? Yeah, go ahead, shoot any question. Yeah, yes, go ahead. So where is all about search. So when you use where means it's searching for it. So when you are searching with that reference, yes, database is for storing data. That reference, make it as an index. Oh, that's a good question. Right. You can use you can use Elasticsearch or any other search engine, like Solaris, or you can use custom Google search too. So it does a good job too. So custom Google search. It's up to your choice for searching. So I'm saying that, for instance, okay, tomorrow you update your profile, let's say, okay, you update your profile. Now, can a search engine do that? No. So what is the process, underlying process behind it? Now, in the previous class again I told every table should have an ID. So ID is a reference for your record. Okay? Now what I'm supposed to do is, like, I'm updating my profile, so I have an ID in your website. Okay? So the database, whenever I hit this query, it has to search it using the ID, find it, and say update my account. Let's say I'm just saying random, update my account equal to something where my ID equal to, say, 1. Okay, so this is where, why only ID? Because ID is my primary key is nothing but index, and it's unique, so it makes it faster. Okay, now why should I make my application faster? Or tell me, why should I make it faster? Why should I even care about, fast? Why should I care about the speed of my website? Yes, exactly. Right. Now, how do you suppose, for instance, you come to Tutoslive and it takes a long time to load it. You just shut down it and say, hey, what is this site? I mean, it does not even load. Why should I wait here? So nobody has patience these days. Like, these guys have, seriously. I mean, they're making us not to have patience actually. Back in 2001 or 2000, like, you see those websites, they take at least 15 to 20 minutes to load. Don't even, like, people used to wait because there were no options left. You had to wait to get the data. But now, people have loads of options. Like, if you want some data, if not 2 days live, there is something else. Okay, so great, good job there. So now I hope you guys understand how database works. Like, how do you search for it, how do you retrieve it, and how do you update it. Okay, now let's go and just start our class on select, MySql select query. So the most important one, I say, most of the times select is the one which will be used every time, because whatever you see those, like let's take Facebook. Okay, you post something, it gets appeared on the wall, newsfeed, pages, groups. I mean, all those data has come up from the database using a select query. Okay, so that's the reason I told in the previous class to, like, there are 4 important operations in database. That is create, retrieve or read, update, or delete. When I say create, it's all about insert. Create in the sense insert, read is select, update is update, and delete is delete. So we have talked about insert, update, and delete in the last class. So if anybody here has a problem in watching those videos, I'll just give the link here so that you can go through it. So give me a second, I'm going to the website. I'm gonna give you guys the link for the last class, wherein you can go and check how insert, update, and delete works. So this is where the whole data is there, like all the videos, and I don't think there is a file out there. Okay, so now today's class is about select.